Right now, when approximately 100 million US dollars in Bitcoin shorts got closed over the past 3 weeks, and I will be exactly discuss what this means for Bitcoin right now. I will be going over all the important charts, the things that are going on in the minute short term, of course the Bitcoin shorts, what is playing out over there, and much more on today's update video. So don't forget to slap up that like button on today's update video. Can we once again smash it back above 300 likes? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. And initially I want to be looking at the imminent short term for Bitcoin, and currently we are once again, after we had that significant dump towards the downside, we recovered all the way back up, and currently we can see that over the course of the past 3 hourly candles, we've been seeing a significant rejection by this important horizontal trend line, the 16.8k. You can clearly see that this level is providing a lot of resistance currently in the market, and this is also the level that I will be approaching. This is going to be the most important level to be Bitcoin to break above of. If we do break above this level yet again, I honestly expect it is going to be likely to expect a small little relief on this market. But like I said yesterday as well here, currently we're still trading in a downtrend after we confirmed a lower low after lower low after lower low. And in order to confirm an uptrend, we first have to be breaking above the previous highs in the market, what is currently somewhere around $17,000, and then also confirm a higher low structure. And then we could be, of course, look at a very good long trade position once again here. Of course, if we do break above this level right here, it's going to be a very good range to be potentially open up along on that retest right here. However, I'm currently still taking it very slow for the imminent short term, and mainly how I'm trading the market currently is swing trading. I'm building up a swing trade position for Bitcoin to catch my trade. Of course, on the 4 hourly time frame, if I'm looking at the EMA ribbon, we still not broke above it. We're still getting potentially rejected by it. We're still not trading above it, and that is of course the key reason why we're also still trading in the downtrend. We're currently also are seeing a lower low structure on the 4 hourly time frame together with lower highs, what also means that currently the structure is not reversed yet so far. And as long as the structure is not reversed, we shouldn't be thinking about necessarily big swings towards the upside. And currently we can see that we're approaching some resistance, and just like I said on the 1 hour time frame, that 16.8k is as important on the 4 hour as 1 hour. So that is definitely the target that we need to be breaking above of right now. If we do so, then things are going to be potentially looking very good for Bitcoin. However, if I am going to start and look at the Bitcoin shorts on the Bitfinex exchange, we can see that a lot of shorts has been capitulating over the course of the past 3 weeks here. To be exact, over the past 3 weeks, we've been seeing an approximately 60% of all these shorts that were active here on Bitcoin on the Bitfinex exchange have been capitulating in the market, what means that people are not willing to short Bitcoin anymore at these prices. But 21 days ago, they were still willing to short Bitcoin so significantly. This is of course definitely a sign of a bottom formation, because if I also put up the Bitcoin price chart, and let me quickly show you this correctly. Let me put this on an area chart, and let me zoom out a little bit here. Basically, always once the Bitcoin shorts are spiking, so once a lot of short orders are active, it means that the price action is also getting suppressed significantly. Usually Bitcoin is then trading at somewhat of a bottom in the market. Of course, not necessarily the exact bottom, but it is usually indicating a bottom signal. Also right here, this was once again a short-term bottom right here. A lot of shorts were active, and that was also the point where we started to see that short-term bottom getting formed. I'm not saying that we can't go lower after that. No, it's only a short-term bottom that is getting created. Also right here, we stabilized after this one as well. Right here as well, once the shorts got capitulated, we moved up. Right now as well, we're seeing the shorts capitulating, and usually the event that follows after that is of course an increasement in price action. And I'm honestly also expecting that there's even going to be a bigger capitulation on these shorting positions. But initially I want to be pointing this out, that this is definitely a very good development that currently is playing out in the market. And that is also one of my many reasons why I'm still building up this swing trade position on Bitcoin. Currently I am not 1.8x leverage long anymore. No, because currently I am 1.7x long. I decided to deleverage my trade a little bit here, just for sakes. Also, it will bring down my liquidation price. And like I told everyone before on my channel already, if Bitcoin is going to be moving down towards levels of $12,000 to $14,000, I will be double down my margin of this trade. And also along the way down, I will dollar cost average smallly further in towards this trade, so I get a very good average entry price. So yeah, That is what I'm currently focused on. I'm building up a swing trade position that could be a legendary trade that is potentially longing the exact bear market bottom for Bitcoin. If you are also interested in trading, you could do so as well on Bybit. And if you sign up to any of these exchanges using the link in the description, you will also get an additional deposit bonus after initial deposit. Checking up also on BitGet. BitGet allows you to trade from the US without KYC. So if you're from the US and you want to trade without KYC, without VPN, you can check out BitGet right now. And also for BitGet, if you sign up using the link in the description, you'll get an additional deposit bonus. And on top of that, the first 2 weeks are free for trading fees if you sign up using the link in the description. Furthermore, looking at the price action of the Bitcoin chart right here, we can currently spot that right now, Bitcoin is getting rejected by this major daily resistance box here. And this was definitely one of the most important levels to look at. And I've said it several times before, probably we're not going to be breaking above this level straight away at once. But if we do manage to be breaking above this level, that is where the bigger reversal is going to come in the market. We can potentially look at somewhat of a rounding bottom. Currently, I'm going to keep all my eyes on the daily time frame. Are we going to confirm that lower low on the daily time frame? Then I will definitely become very bearish. But as long as we're going to confirm on the daily time frame, at least, like you can see right here, this is a low in the market, boom. And after that, we confirmed a higher low, boom, right here. And after that, we confirmed yet again a higher low. So right on the daily time frame, in fact, we're still trading in an uptrend. So that is definitely a good thing to see here. And we definitely have to wait patiently to see how this is going to be playing out. But so far on the daily time frame, we've not flipped bearish yet so far. And that is definitely a good thing here, because on the daily time frame, I don't know how beautiful this parallel channel is here. We could be still look at that parallel channel right here, right? So that could be still a beautiful thing to play out here. However, I'm not the biggest fan of this parallel channel right now, but clearly we're still trading in a small little uptrend on the daily time frame. Of course, I pointed this out yesterday as well, but I still think this is an extremely important chart to pay your attention towards right now. Last time around, the Bitcoin bottom got formed 12 months after we basically were in the cycle. And also what is very interesting, that the Bitcoin bottom occurred in approximately 456 days before the halving. And if we're going to calculate where the halving is going to be for number 4, it is already 457 days from now on. So yeah, that is definitely very interesting. And of course, I'm not saying that we can't go lower anymore, because just like the previous bear market, the bottom was already formed, but we still had another price compression for 1 month. And look at this, that candle looks very similar right now. And are the following candles going to be exactly the same like it was over here as well? That's going to be the big question. So if we're going to be having a similar market movement, we're going to be having somewhere like this here, where we're going to be moving back up towards levels around 40 to 50k by the summer of 2023. And I also actually think that that is an actual a doable target to be reaching here. And yeah, and then of course in approximately cycle 4, we will be setting new all-time highs by the end of 2024, what is also my time horizon. So I'm looking at this chart right now like this, and I honestly think that this is one of the best buying opportunities. We can see it from a history perspective. We can see it basically from every single perspective. Of course, the macro environment is an unknown indicator and an unknown thing in the market right now here. However, if we look at the Bitcoin cycles, it is very well one of the best times to be accumulating your Bitcoin, and that is also I am currently doing. So make sure to pay attention towards the market right now. Weekly time frame for Bitcoin also, we're bouncing from this important level of support. We yet again touched it actually. We were just about to touch it actually, and we bounced from it. You can also see it from the legendary support line for Bitcoin. Yet again, we touched it, and straight away after we touched it, we bounced from it towards the upside. So that is beautiful to see. 4 or 5 more days for the weekly candle. Still enough time for that one, but still, it's beautiful to see that the weekly candle is still holding up for Bitcoin. Then also looking at the S&P 500, we've been talking about this downtrend right here, how important, how significant. We got rejected here, and boom, we got another rejection right here, and we moved down afterwards. And the S&P 500 is actually tanking way more than Bitcoin. If we compare it a little bit here, if we put them on top of each other, of course, Bitcoin tanked here due to the FTX collapse, but basically after we reached the low of the FTX collapse, we are right now still significantly up. Well, the S&P is almost forming a new low already, right? So yeah, Bitcoin compared to that is holding up quite well. However, we of course moved down right here while the S&P moved up because of the FTX saga. So yeah, that is definitely an unfortunate thing to see here. Truly hope that the S&P could be potentially bottom. However, 2023 is not necessarily looking so good for the S&P, so we're hoping that Bitcoin is going to detach from the S&P, because 2023 is probably going to be a bad earnings year, what could be having a very bearish effect on the S&P 500. However, this was it for me on today's update video. If you do enjoy it, don't forget to slap up that like button right now, and I see you guys back tomorrow on another update video where we'll be discussing the price action, discuss the things that are going on, and hopefully we can spot some new very good trades here. However, today we yet again spot something very interesting about these shorts, so make sure to pay attention right now here. So thank you so much for watching. See you guys on the next one. Subscribe to the channel. Peace out. Goodbye.